All right, let's dive right into this explainer. First off, a massive congratulations and a huge welcome to all the brand new interns joining Kinetrexa Software. You have just stepped into this seriously incredible opportunity to build up your skills, totally level up your portfolio, and get some real-world experience under your belt. Now, if you're sitting there feeling a mix of pure excitement and maybe just a little bit of nervous energy about what exactly comes next, don't sweat it. You are in the exact right place. Today, we're going to walk through a complete, step-by-step explainer of your entire journey at Kinetrexa. By the time we wrap this up, you'll know exactly what's expected of you and exactly how to crush it.
So here's our game plan for today. We'll cover getting started at Kinetrexa, your assigned tasks, mentorship and meetings, flexibility and guidelines, and then we'll wrap things up with submission and certificates.
Okay, Section 1, Getting Started at Kinetrexa. Let's kick off your internship journey.
4. That number right there is your very first major milestone metric to keep in mind. 4 weeks. Your internship with Kinetrexa Software is exactly 1 month long. It's designed to be intense enough to actually challenge you, but short enough to keep you hyper-focused. You know, out in the tech industry, mastering these time-box sprints is a totally crucial skill. Now, a super common question we get is, well, when does the clock actually start ticking? The answer is actually pretty straightforward. Your internship officially kicks off on the exact date listed in your personal offer letter. Literally not a day before, not a day after. So you're definitely going to want to circle that date on your calendar right now because you need to submit all your final tasks before the deadline tied to that specific start date.
To get things rolling, your absolute home base is the intern dashboard. This is the exact same portal where you initially downloaded your offer letter, and it's exactly where you're going to find your official task list. It's also where you'll eventually submit your finished code. Now look, tech hiccups happen to the absolute best of us. If you're trying to log in and can't access your dashboard, or maybe you realize you never actually got your offer letter, seriously, don't panic. Just reach out to the Kinetrexa support team on WhatsApp or shoot them a message using your registered email ID. They're totally ready to help get you sorted so you can hit the ground running. Moving right along to Section 2, your assigned tasks. Basically, what you will be building.
So when it comes to your actual workload, Kinetrexa does something really cool. They give you the flexibility to kind of choose your own adventure based on what you want to get out of this. You've got 2 distinct paths. Path 1, you can knock out any 2 standard assigned tasks from your list. Or Path 2, you can opt to tackle Task 5, which is the big Capstone project. The Capstone is entirely optional, but if you go for it, you only have to complete that one large project to satisfy your whole internship requirement. It's a fantastic way to dive super deep into a single complex build, whereas the 2 assigned tasks let you bounce around and explore a couple of different core concepts. The choice is totally yours.
I really love this core philosophy straight from the Kinetrexa guidelines. It literally just says innovation is encouraged. This isn't about just painting by numbers. Yes, you have specific tasks, but Kinetrexa actively wants you to bring your own unique ideas to the table. Want to add some crazy extra features to your assigned projects? Go for it. Want to spin up completely additional projects just to maximize how much you learn these next 4 weeks? You are absolutely encouraged to do exactly that. This is your time to experiment and really push your boundaries. But hey, how do you push those boundaries if you hit a wall and get stuck? Well, you're fully allowed, and honestly expected, to leverage the internet. Go crazy. Watch YouTube tutorials. Dig into official documentation. See how the pros do it on GitHub. Read developer blogs. Grab some public data sets for your projects. The entire tech world runs on these tools, and you should too. But I do have to give a massive word of caution here. Using resources to learn is one thing, just straight up copying and pasting someone else's code is another. The guidelines are super strict that your final submitted project has to reflect your own independent work and your own understanding.
All right, Section 3, Mentorship and Meetings. Let's talk about the guidance you'll get along the way.
The biggest thing to grasp here is the educational model you're walking into. Kinetrexa runs on what they call a guided self-learning model. So what does that actually mean for you? It means the ultimate responsibility for actually building the project sits squarely on your shoulders. You are the developer here. But you're definitely not left alone in the wilderness. You'll be assigned a mentor based on your specific domain. These mentors are awesome. They provide orientation, project guidance, and most importantly, they run doubt-solving sessions. They're there to unblock you when you're banging your head against the keyboard, but they definitely aren't going to write the code for you.
You're going to be connecting with these mentors and your fellow interns across a few different platforms. Depending on the session, you might be hanging out on Discord, jumping on a Zoom call, or tuning into a YouTube Live. Don't worry, you'll always know exactly where to be because the meeting schedules get shared regularly in the official intern group. Now, what about the days when there are no official meetings on the calendar? Those are your deep focus days. That's your time to go heads down on your tasks, practice your code, and write down some really intelligent questions for your next mentor session. And hey, if you ever have trouble getting into a platform, like Discord acting up, just hit up the support team on the official channels for backup links.
Let's move on to Section 4, Flexibility and Guidelines. Time to manage your time.
Okay, this is honestly probably the best news you'll hear all day. Kinetrexa treats you like an actual professional, which means they give you incredible flexibility. There is 0 daily attendance taken, and there is absolutely no compulsory weekend work. None. If you need to take a random Tuesday off for personal reasons or you've got university exams to study for, you have the total power to manage your own schedule. The golden rule is just this. You are 100% in control of when and how you work, just as long as you complete every single required task before that ultimate deadline in your offer letter. It's a really fantastic crash course in self-management and professional accountability.
And finally, Section 5, Submissions and Certificates. Crossing the finish line.
So, you've finished your tasks or you've crushed your capstone? Now what? Well, the submission process is highly specific and technical. There are 3 totally non-negotiable steps. Step 1, you've got to upload all of your project code to a GitHub repository. Step 2, you have to deploy your project so it's live on the internet. Kinetrexa recommends platforms like Vercel, Netlify, or Render for this. This step is huge because shipping live working code is exactly how real-world developers operate. And finally, step 3, log back into your intern dashboard and submit both your GitHub repo link and your live project URL. The evaluation team needs to be able to read your code, and they need to be able to click a link to see your project actually doing its thing in the wild.
Now, I know for a fact some of you are going to be speedrunners. You're going to dive in, absolutely crush your 2 tasks or your capstone in like 2 or 3 weeks, and immediately think, hey, can I just get my completion certificate right now? It's a totally fair question, and I love that kind of enthusiasm. But the answer is a firm no. Certificates are not issued early under any circumstances whatsoever. They are strictly held under lock and key until the entire 4-week internship period has officially ended for everyone. Plus, you only get that certificate after the full duration is up and the Kinetrexa team has done a thorough verification of your submitted projects. So if you do finish early, take advantage of that innovation is encouraged policy we talked about. Refine your code, bolt on a cool new feature, or honestly, just start a completely new bonus project. So, we've laid out the entire roadmap. You know the expectations, you've got the resources, and you know exactly where the finish line is. The structure is built, the support team is on standby, and the mentors are ready. But at the end of the day, the engine that drives this entire 4-week experience, that's you. This is an incredible opportunity to just prove to yourself what you can actually build when you're given the tools and the absolute freedom to explore. So the only question left for you as we close out this explainer and you go check your offer letter date is this. Are you ready to take true ownership of your self-learning journey? Have an amazing internship, go build something you are genuinely proud of, and good luck on day 1.